In the last class, we have discussed about the programming elements. The programming elements are variables and functions. But before going to start your first program, we should learn about the concept called variables. We already know.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I just explain you what you have explained in the previous class?
That is only.
Oh, okay.
Is a variables. Variables are used to store information of a program. Mainly, what is the purpose of variables? Storing the information. Suppose if you are taking that same account program only, account program has information, likely to say data. That is account number, is account holder name. So what is the balance in account? So what is the gender of account holder? The mobile number, the mail ID, so PAN details, Aadhaar details. So all the things, is a PIN number, is a vaccinated or not. Whenever you are going to write one program, all the related variables you have to create. These are all the related variables. And with the values you have to specify. Values. For example, here, account number is a some value. Account holder name. Name is nothing but a set of characters. A set of characters. We are representing with the double quotes. Why we are representing with the double quotes also we'll see. There's a balance, for example, it is in a decimal part. Gender is just male or female. The single character representation is a mobile number, is a mail ID, is a PAN number. It's a combination of a bank details and some number. Is other purely number. Is a 4 digits PIN number, suppose. Is vaccinated or not, is it true or false? See, whenever you are storing the values into variables, what type of values you are storing is very, very important. So what type of values we are storing? Here, integer is used to store integer values. Either is a negative value or it is a positive value. Age of the person. Suppose how many days in a year. Negative value. Any value, but only integer values it will store. Integer. Decimal means what? Is a float. Float will store the decimal value. Decimal value means what? Here, for example, 3.142 is a pi value. It's the height of the person. Is the weight of the person, for example. Is a product value. These are the number with a decimal precision is called a decimal values, comes under float values. Character is to represent single character. We represents with the single quotes. A, Z is a male representation, M, female representation, F, any symbol. All these are comes under char. Is a single quote. Next one is a string. String representation always with a double quotes. Double quotes. For example, name of the person. A4 size, A cap A and 4. For example, is a password ABC @123 $. It's include everything. is a string. Just Boolean, true or false representation. True or false. What all these are? These are called data types. All these are called data types. In the declaration of variable based on the program, first of all, our first step is what? We have to decide the variables. And based on the variables, we need to specify the data types. Suppose it's an integer. The next one is a name. Name is a collection of characters. Suppose it's a string. Next one is a balance. Balance consists decimal value. So it's a float. Gender. It's a char. Next one is a mobile. It's an integer. Mail ID is a string. PAN is a string. Other, all these are we are writing. Simply in shortcuts I have written. Why I'll tell you. Why I'll tell you. Here it is. Normally in Python programming, whenever you are writing the variables, if it is other language, C, C++, Java, .NET, Android, in all the other programming languages, left side you have to specify the data types. But in Python, no need to specify these data types. Not required at all. But sir, then why we learn? Directly, why can't we write a variables and all means? In future, these are become data conversion functions. Today only we will see data conversion functions. There we will discuss. So why we are learning all these things in string, float, CHR and all? Is actually before variable, no need to mention like other programming languages. But in future, we need to specify how we are executing. See, now let me write the programs. And you also please write along with me. I'm just using online Python compiler. Just in a Google, online Python compiler. I'm using this one. I'm using this one. How can we display first variables data? Like in other languages, please don't use the data type. I'm printing A. I'm printing A. You will get error message because the data types are not allowed. Simply A equals to 10. This one. And same like in other language, A equals to 10, B equals to 20. You cannot write like this. You have two options. A comma B equals to 10 comma 20. You can specify like this. You can specify like this. Or in different lines, X is equal to 30, so Y is equals to 40. Just printing X and Y. If you want to create multiple variables in the single line, first all the variables with the comma separator equals to all the values with the comma separator. 10 will store into A, 20 will store into B. Next in the same way, XY, 30, 40 values will go and store into this one. And now, see, here it is. The three variables I am taking, A equals to 10, B equals to 20, C equals to 30, D equals to 40. Suppose if I print A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D. See here, all the four values will print side by side, but with a space. But with a space. But sir, actually I need comma separator. 10 comma 20 comma 30 comma 40 means what? Here it is A, again in double quotes or single quotes, comma separator. Okay. Next B, comma, again in double quotes, C, comma, double quotes, D. A, B, C, D. All the four values we are printing. But it is hard, no? It is hard. That's why they introduced the concept of formatting. This is the easy way. F. F is for format. Printing a value, you must put it in a braces, comma, B value, comma, C value, comma, D value. When you are executing, now it will display. So whenever you want to print the details, we always use formatting. This one we are using. Clear messages also you can write. See, A equal to, B equals to, C equals to, D equal to. Whenever the variable you just place in a braces, then the values will print. So A equals to A value 10, B equals to B value, C equals to C value. This is how it is printing. Same one. Just now we have discussed name. I'm writing that name. Next one, age. Age. Suppose I'm taking that height. And next I'm taking that gender. Gender. Like this. Print. Print. I'm printing details. Details. First name we are printing. Next one, age we are printing. Next one, height we are printing. Next one is a gender we are printing. Then all the details with the comma separator side by side will print. This is the simple way of writing the variables and printing the variables with the proper format. Please execute this once.